Hello and welcome to the third episode of the Wildcat Podcast. I'm your host, Easton. I'm joined by Zeke, Alex, Logan, Nicole, and our producer, Mr. Clements. Woo!
Woo! I wrote the word woo on a whiteboard.
To get us started, we have the random fact of the day. Zeke, when you are ready.
The numbers 1, 7, and 2 can be found on the back of the U.S. $5 bill and in the bushes at the base of the Lincoln Memorial.
Does anyone have a $5 bill to prove this?
20.
Who carries cash?
People who do not carry plastic.
I carry
I
plastic.
can afford.
Because I'm in the 21st century.
Well, we're trying to save some trees here, so.
I like to feel my money.
Okay.
I can too, but like
Okay.
mine's just in a smaller form.
First off, movie review.
Oh, Venom.
Logan.
I saw it this weekend at the drive-in before they actually.
No spoilers.
I'm not spoiling. But like I heard this morning that they're gonna close some of the Starlight drive-ins again.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a bummer, but.
Don't they close it like every winter?
Yeah,
but they're closing them forever, like some of them forever. So.
Well, they said the same thing about Toys R Us, but it unfiled for bankruptcy.
So did Sears.
Did it?
Yeah.
I forgot about
For
Sears.
I think it was like chapter 2.
They're still closing like
Chapter
150 stores.
I was close. I was just a couple off.
By 9.
Shut up.
We're recording this a bit early. It may be out a bit early because it's a short week. We have Make a Difference Day Thursday and no school Friday.
Boo! Yay!
Are you like?
That's my reaction.
So we're gonna go around the table. We're gonna just say what their group is doing for Make a Difference Day. I'm with Tallman, so we're taking down the plaques in the cafeteria and moving them somewhere in the gym. Logan.
Me and Nicole have the same one. We're
painting
the math hall.
Math hall.
We're probably gonna try to fix the heaters too, because that's a big problem.
So the other two who will remain unnamed, unless you're really smart, you should know who. They do not know what they're doing.
I was gone last.
You can always ask your advisory. Like that's what I had to do. I was gone the day that we figured out, so I went to my advisory and said, "Hey,
Why should I do that?
who's your advisory?
Responsibility.
I don't need responsibility.
Who's your advisory?"
Beetle.
That's not even. She's awesome. At least I have Mrs. Cross. She's awesome too. She speaks Spanish too.
I don't understand her.
Mrs. Weedle or Mrs. Cross?
It's cross.
Oh, yeah. She's awesome.
All right, what school activities are coming up? Would anyone like to name them off?
Choir concert.
Name a
the
difference
23rd.
day.
Other than Make a Difference
We
Day.
already went through that, Mr.
Well,
Alex.
Ed said name them off.
There's a choir concert on the
That's what
23rd.
I just said.
Alright.
I know we
Trip.
got interrupted.
No school this Friday.
And football is also at Trinity in Wichita this Friday. And band is in Andover on the 24th.
Oh, we don't have school the 19th.
I just said that.
Oh, I didn't know. I didn't.
We just said that. So, does anyone have any weekend plans for this extended weekend?
Gonna work.
Sleep.
Work.
Yeah, more than likely.
Zeke, you should say that out loud in the microphone.
What'd you say?
She's
What?
deaf because of the earbuds.
They're always so loud we can hear them across.
Yeah, we can hear her music across
I got yelled
the
at by
room.
3 teachers. I think it was Thursday.
wonder
Mr.
why.
Miller, Mr.
They-
Cooprider, Mr. Tolm, and then Mrs. Zerger.
Oh, if
They had to yell because you wouldn't hear them if they were normally talking.
No, because they had this little folder thing that I left in Mrs. Zerger's room. So
the Halloween movie is coming out this Friday. Does anyone plan on seeing it?
Nope.
The what?
Halloween
Isn't
with Michael Myers. You know, big
The-
kitchen knife.
this movie.
Yeah, that movie.
Don't
I was
look at my
scrolling it
history.
up. I was scrolling it up so I could actually look at what it said. Calm down. Take a chill pill. Take 8 of them.
Did you say take AIDS or did you take?
Take 8 of them.
You said take AIDS.
Okay.
Alex, we need to edit that
Yeah,
out.
man.
Really?
Yes.
Chill pills. Yes.
8 chill pills?
18.
Chill pills?
Does that mean you have 8 chill pills, or do you eat the chill pills?
Yeah.
I am a chill pill.
I meant that you need to take.
I have some news that isn't surprising.
Okay.
It is cold in the math hallway.
Hello? Yeah, Mr. Moore? All right. Your expulsion papers are ready.
Sweet.
Why is he getting expelled for saying the math always are cold?
Because it's common knowledge.
The sky's blue. Oh, I'm getting expelled. Sorry, gotta go.
Gotta edit that out.
Yeah, we could just have it be that the running gag is like, I'm going to edit that out.
Yeah.
So,
Unless we have something that we actually really need to edit out.
so in one of Mr. Clement's other classes, there is a 30-second speech topic. If a turtle loses its shell, is it homeless or just naked?
No.
It's none of the
dead.
above. It's dead. Because the shell houses the spine and the ribs. And that's just not going to happen. It's not naked or homeless. Well, actually it is. It's a dead naked homeless turtle.
It's a nakelid.
Nakelid. Yeah, you never heard of those? Oh my gosh.
I think we're all tired.
I didn't know we were going to be recording this.
We're gonna.
Short week today.
It's
so
Wednesday.
this week.
My dudes.
It's Wednesday. No, stop. I was gonna do that.
Edit that out.
That's, yeah.
Tomorrow is advisories. At least I know for mine, if you've already done your one-on-ones, you don't have to show up, so.
If a turtle can't be naked, how do you explain this?
What? Wait, what? I'm seeing.
Let me see.
There's a
don't.
picture. The turtle from over the hedge.
You just knocked the microphone.
What is this? Where'd this come from?
It's an eraser.
Okay, that hurt. Emotionally.
Emotionally.
We're going to have to throw that up on the...
Why?
Hold on, let me get it.
So just so that way everybody can know what we're talking about, Alex, we're gonna have to put in that.
Yeah, I have to put in that picture of the turtle.
Why
from
the
over
bus?
edge. Just do the last one.
No, this one's
No.
Oh, what's the difference? Let's see.
You don't even get the reference of a Marvel movie.
Anyone
I
gotten
don't watch
stuck
superhero
in?
movies.
Anyone gotten stuck in mud yet?
I did.
I about did.
I did.
I'm not surprised if you did, Zeke.
We don't get stuck. We go through it on purpose.
It's like, oh, it's not illegal if you don't get caught. That's Zeke's motto of life.
Zeke,
Moto.
what kind of vehicle do you have?
I will
A
hate
truck.
A lifted truck that you said you didn't have.
you. He also has 4-wheelers. How many 4-wheelers do you have?
Enough to tear up my road.
It's your road.
Yeah.
That's not a good idea. That's magnetic. Stop. I'm gonna punch you. And like,
No verbal threats. Edit that out.
Yeah.
you're a thermal threat. A herbal threat.
Herbal tea.
Oh my god.
Oh, that was bad.
It was so bad it was good.
I swear to God. I hate you so much.
Based off of the first episode of our podcast, we have no questions from the viewers.
We have no subscribers or anything.
No, we do have
2.
subscribers. We do have subscribers.
Well, I'm Mr. like Toll and Mrs. Wilson probably like. Legit.
I had a couple students actually tell me that they subscribed. So
There should be more than 2 then.
Was that a lie?
How many views did we get? Like 43? I think last time I checked was.
If you don't subscribe, I'm gonna find you.
And do what?
You know,
know.
lower the
He's
audio
just
of that.
like you.
we've had 60 views, so that's a good thing.
Not to be 60.
That's probably gonna be like all teachers.
Bro,
No,
Mr.
a
Parent-
lot of the seniors said they've watched it.
Mr.
Why?
Toll watched and he.
Because
Mr. Toll watched.
It's senior year. What else you gonna do?
Guys.
by this point, all seniors only have to finish 2 classes and they're done.
Yeah.
Okay, Mr. Toll said it was pretty good. He's just really wanting the second one so he can hear the interview with Mr. Moore. So he said hurry up and upload that one. Because I told him that he's a backup singer. And I was like, he's kind of dancing in it, but you don't get to see it. And he's like, well, why don't you guys do a video podcast? And I was like,
Ooh,
Hint.
We got a crisp 6 subscribers now.
oh, wow.
We are doing a video podcast in the future.
Subbot.
Um,
Subbot 6 subs.
When should that Mr. Moore interview be out?
Tomorrow? Right now?
Soon.
Today,
Should be out today, so by the time you're listening to this, it will be out
last week.
last week. Well, it should have been out last week.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because Mr.
10,
Fun's
16,
slacking.
18 is the current
Our
date.
producer was slacking, believe it or not.
He's always on his phone. He's a bad
Always.
producer.
He's
a
never
bad-
here.
You know, he's always in Texas.
Yeah.
Even then, he goes and work when he's supposed to be spending time with family.
He brings his gaming computer, you know.
The funny thing is that I actually did spend some time in Texas and got caught
know where we're
in
gonna
four tornado warnings while being on the top of a barn-like structure.
A barn-like structure.
Were you taking pictures with your gaming computer?
No.
What else do you do during a tornado? You stand out on your porch and just take pictures.
Exactly.
And
Or you chase it.
or you
Don't do
chase
that.
it.
We do not condone that.
Why not?
I fully condone it. If you are smart enough to outsmart wind, you should go and chase one.
I don't get that.
Yes, but if it's coming right for you, you should seek shelter. Although I think we're at the end of tornado season.
That's
anyways,
like-
So a movie besides Venom is Baby Driver.
That's been out for a while.
That's been out for a
It's
while.
still a good movie though.
How many times have you seen it?
About 20 times.
What do you do with your life? About
About 20.
So
about
I've
64.
It was multiplication.
I've started
He has no
to
life.
rewatch The Walking Dead from season 1, and I'm a wee bit confused for a bit. I don't have that.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
I'm a little confused on why the seasons are so short. Like it's like 5 episodes and new season. And I like the part where I like the seasons where it's like, oh, there's zombies coming. We got to go hide. No, sorry, walkers. Walkers, they call them that now apparently. They say, oh, there's walkers coming. We got to hide. But now in like the more recent seasons, like, oh, a bunch of walkers. Stab. Like it really goes away from what I like.
Thanks for the.
I'm trying to keep things interesting.
Well, speaking of new seasons, this is we're actually at the start of the new fall season on TV shows.
NCIS New Orleans.
No, I gave up on NCIS since like not Timothy, but what's his name? Shoot, the fat guy that was like friends with Timothy McGee.
I only watched New Orleans. I don't know what you're talking about.
House MD
Never heard of it.
with Dr. Gregory House. Really
Special
good
engine.
show.
Oh, which? I don't even.
Denozo?
Yeah, he left. It's pretty sad.
Yeah, he has his own it's
Denozo. He has a
bowl.
huge nose.
You're on the wrong NCIS.
No.
Yeah,
NCIS.
there's 2.
There's 3.
There's 3.
Okay,
NCIS.
but you're on the wrong one.
No,
Wrong.
because
There's-
NCIS is just.
There's
It's just called
NCIS.
NCIS in Los Angeles. NCIS.
New
New
Orleans.
Orleans.
San
Yeah,
Francisco.
he's on that one. He's on NCIS. The regular one. But you guys
But
at me.
New Orleans is better.
That's debatable.
Not really.
My mom has been really into those crime shows. She's been watching a lot of Criminal Mind, NCIS, Dateline
She's
NBC.
gonna kill you.
No,
She
No.
might. Okay, with her job, do you think she can get away with it? Like, if she were to kill someone, like, would you think with her?
I'm not going to answer that for multiple reasons. Reasons which will not be named. To clarify, I'm
Swear.
not saying whether my mom could kill somebody and get away with it.
Oh,
Why? Because she has.
I plead the fifth. Really? Really?
First, second, third, fourth. yeah.
don't
Ashworth
suspect
is going to be
no
disappointed in
double,
you.
No double jeopardy.
Segment.
Oh, impromptu news segment.
Just kidding.
What's that mean?
Oh yeah, I have news.
All right. What's your
Apparently, the Kohl's in Hutchinson is not actually closing.
I'm not surprised. There's always
It was
people
just
in
a-
there and they overcharge for a pair of jeans.
It was just a myth going around town, but yeah, they're still.
I wouldn't be
open.
surprised though. Nearly everything that comes to Hutch leaves sooner or later.
True.
Especially Sirloin Stockade. That was always good. But no.
And Pi 5 left.
Pi 5 did leave. That was a good place.
Apparently, the owner of the atrium in town wants to demolish rooms to add a Holiday Inn to the.
Don't we have enough hotels in Hutch?
Especially in that like one area.
Mm-hmm.
It's
And
like,
they're only really busy like one or two times a year.
When the fair comes.
And when the the tournament or whatever,
NCAA tournament.
yeah, whenever that comes around, that gets busy.
Is that back here in Wichita again?
Mm-hmm.
The first round?
I think so. I don't watch it.
but like, they want to. But if they did, they would remove like the all the pools and whatnot, and put a new conference center in, and then right in the thing. A full service bar and grill would be built on the property, and the demolition of 120 hotel rooms would be converted into parking space for the conference center.
This is not dead air. I'm filling this.
It'll be edited out anyways. So.
What do you? We have a new segment. What are you watching?
So this is a segment where I, Mr. Clements, will read off a list of new TV shows for this season, and then you guys will state whether you were excited to watch it or not,
What's TV?
or Netflix shows, or YouTube shows.
What are movies?
All right. So first up on the docket here is the new season of American Horror Story Apocalypse.
Is that any good? I've been heard.
God, yes.
American Horror
Like if
Story
I were to
is
skip from like the first season,
Nope,
like
you can't.
you can't.
Nope.
Would
you
I
have to
not
go from
understand
the
what's
beginning.
going on?
You have to go from the beginning. I mean, you probably could, but you have to, like, it's better if you start from the beginning.
Because I started watching The Office. People keep telling me just skip the first season. It's the slowest season. You still understand what's going on.
With Office, you can like watch like one episode in like the middle and still understand everything that's going on.
Yeah, it's one of those shows where like, oh, nothing from the last episode ties into the next. I might try. I might start watching that a bit.
Sounds about like that 70s show.
Yeah.
Our second show here on the list is Forever. It's on Amazon and it's out now. This one is Fred Armisen and Maya Rudolph star in this mysterious Amazon comedy from the Master of None creators. The SNL alums play married couple June and Oscar, whose lives are upended by a ski trip that leads on an unexpected path.
I don't have Amazon.
I have Amazon.
Well, I do. I just don't use it anymore. I use Netflix because it's free for me.
Now, some of us don't have either one of them.
I have Netflix, Hulu, and
I have
Amazon.
Netflix, but I don't pay for it.
I think it's BS that you don't have Netflix. You definitely have it.
Bleep
You
that
said you didn't
out.
have a truck either.
I don't have Wi-Fi.
Let's see. This Is Us debuted last month on NBC.
Yeah,
What is that?
That show is amazing.
It
like
is.
a massive documentary.
Yes, it's
Over.
really good.
It's about like, I think
I've been seeing ads for that since like the beginning of summer,
It is really good.
it's really
and then
good.
I stopped seeing them mostly because I fast forward through the shows now.
Agreed.
See, there's the new show Single Parents on ABC. New Girl creator Liz Merriweather returns with a comedy led by Saturday Night Live alum Taran Killam. A devoted dad, Killam gets tutored in the art of single parenthood by mom Leighton Meester, among others. Okay, there's also the return of Murphy Brown on CBS.
Never heard of it.
All right. The Good Place on NBC as well.
Never heard of it.
That's a good. That's a good place. That's a good show.
That's a good place.
No, that's a really good. It's about.
Place. Let me go back to the movies for a second.
Yeah,
The Bohemian Rhapsody movie that's coming up.
about Queen,
Yeah, it's coming up.
the
in
band.
November.
Don't even know who Queen is.
No, yeah, you do.
The We Will Rock You people.
I like to ride my bicycle. I like to ride my bike.
We have to sing it because it's copywritten, I'm guessing.
Or,
Did you watch Suicide Squad?
oh yeah, Bohemian Rhapsody is on that.
Scientology is kind of stupid, to be honest.
Yeah.
What's wrong with what you just said? Okay.
Calm down, Z.
There you go. That's what you need.
I mean, you
1,000
know, there's also
dum-dums.
another one bites the dust.
How much is it?
Another one bites the dust.
That's what he needs.
All right, who's excited with Riverdale?
Me.
Me.
Yeah, they can't see your hands.
Oh, I'm raising my hand.
What's it about?
Okay, so
You've never seen Riverdale?
you know what?
No, that's why I'm asking what it's about.
You know what? You need to go to your comfort zone and watch one movie you've never seen. Like legit. It's on Netflix.
I asked what Riverdale is. Explain it.
Okay, so it's a. I have to explain it. There's a lot of dirty stuff. Okay, so.
What's the plot? Don't get
Okay,
into the dirty
so
stuff.
spoilers ahead, by the way. This is season 1, but so there,
Skip out like 20 seconds.
so there's this guy named Archie. He gets in with his teacher, and then they have a thing. It's like they like kind of fall in love.
Oh, okay. All right.
And
It's
like,
the Archie comic books.
Okay, I'm just gonna.
I was gonna like go into.
I can sort of see where this is going. You don't need to go any further.
Let's see, Charmed.
I've heard about it.
The new one seems really, 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 really stupid.
Charm. My brilliant.
That was a
friend.
big build up. A really big build up for something stupid. Has anyone watched the Netflix series Disenchanted yet?
Mm-mm.
Is it
I
like
haven't
a?
even heard.
I thought it was like a little kid movie. Like.
No, it's made by the creator of Simpsons, like the same animator.
Oh, it's yeah. I've seen it.
And there's like I heard there's like a lot of like more adult humor. Like great.
All of that.
That's 11:59. So yeah.
But I heard there's a lot of adult humor. Like there's drink. They're like, I think in like one of the first few episodes, there's like they're at a bar and they have a drinking game or something.
Not school appropriate. That's definitely. I thought you meant like this. Like, isn't that? There's like a movie that's kind of like that one. That's. I'm just gonna stop. I don't know how to.
What other shows and/or movies are coming out?
Marvel's Runaways start up on December 21st. That's on Hulu. Marvel's series about teenagers who discover their parents are supervillains and hit the road in an act of rebellion returns just in time to binge over the holidays.
Okay.
What?
It's teenagers who find out that their parents are supervillains and so they run away.
Why? They're supervillains. That'd be awesome.
Oh, because then if your parents get captured, so do you.
Because they're supervillains. The supervillains don't get captured. They do the capturing. And then they proceed to monologue for about 20 minutes on their evil plan. They even give like a PowerPoint presentation. The first part of building your death ray is finding the right screw. First you want to start with flathead. You can't tell me that's what they're like.
I don't think that's what they talk about.
And then they have some weird like slow way of trying to kill the hero. Like that cage will fill with water in 25 minutes unless you can find the hidden key. It's like, okay.
Is it Incredibles the first one or second one?
It's the first one,
I've not seen
but this leads into what Easton's saying.
I haven't seen this one yet, so. Spoilers.
It's finally ready! You know, I went through quite a few supers to get it worthy to fight you, but man, it wasn't good enough! After you trashed the last one, I had to make some major modifications. Sure, it was difficult, but you are worth it. I mean, after all, I am your biggest fan. Buddy? My name is not Buddy! And it's not Incredible either. That ship has sailed. All I wanted was to help you. I only wanted to help. And what did you say to me?
Fly home, buddy. I work alone.
It tore me apart. But I learned.
Okay, this is much longer than I thought it was going to be.
Count on anyone, especially your heroes.
I was wrong to treat you that way. I'm sorry.
See?
Now he wants to be with him because he's gonna kill him.
Because I'm a threat. That's the way it works. Turns out there are a lot of people, whole countries who want respect, and they will pay through the nose to get it. How do you think I got rich? I invented weapons, and now I have a weapon that only I can defeat. And when I unleash it, you sly dog! You got me monologuing. I can't believe it.
And that's how that ties into Easton's Parents monologuing.
So I'm just gonna edit most of that out.
Yeah.
Yes.
You're giving me a workout today, aren't you?
No, you got tomorrow.
Like half of this stuff is going to probably just be a running joke, but of us saying, edit that out. Just because we need running jokes.
A running joke?
How?
I still have yet to see Incredibles 2.
I haven't seen the first
Same
one.
though. I want to. I've just been busy.
Since
Watching
we're on the
other
quick
movies?
subject of supervillains, who's your favorite supervillain?
Wait.
Out of everyone?
Out of everyone.
Logan is your.
The Joker.
Is
Does
Logan's
Deadpool count?
favorite?
Because Deadpool's like a supervillain. And
He's an anti-hero.
I'm not. Oh. Supervillain's probably like Joker because it's pretty cool.
I sort of like the villains who are like they're not constantly evil. Like they won't like once they capture the superhero, they won't go. Now I'm gonna kill you. Like they'll just toy with him a bit. Like they'll. So like, I know the Joker has a habit of doing that.
What superhero do you think you'll find out in Halloween this year? The most.
Probably none. It'll all be Fortnite kids.
Yeah.
You're right.
I mean, Michael probably.
I don't even.
Oh yeah.
I don't even like Fortnite. It's not that good.
I played it for a little bit and then like.
No.
No.
Please no.
He's like Darby
Please, no.
Javon and all them play that though. A lot.
A lot of people do. Mostly because
Like a
it's free.
Ninja plays it.
Disappointment.
I have to edit that out.
What? What am I gonna have to edit out about Fortnite?
That it sucks.
Deal or No Deal's back on TV, I guess.
That's it.
Really?
What is it? Oh wait.
Saturday, December 5th.
Isn't the host wasn't the host Howie Mandel? Mm-hmm. Is he still the host?
I have no idea.
Then
Is
why'd
he
you bring
even
it
still
up?
alive?
I'm pretty sure
Yes.
he's still alive. Favorite commercial that you've ever seen?
That's
Puppy Monkey
Ray's
Baby.
barbecue foot massage.
it's gotta be cute.
Jones Barbecue Foot Massage.
Yeah, they're Yeah, they're gonna. He's on it. Well, here.
I like how you turn it upside down. Oh yeah, Howie Mandel is indeed.
Who's
Still
your
the host?
Could've told
Who's
you.
your favorite host of like a TV show?
What's his name? Steve Harvey.
Steve Harvey. Yes,
Oh, yeah.
he's.
Oh my god.
He's the complete opposite of like Dr. Phil.
Have you seen the
Yeah,
mic
'cause
drop
he's
the
white.
videos?
No.
Okay, there's a TV show
nothing.
called Mic Drop. I mean, Drop Mic or something.
So, oh my.
But they had Dr. Phil go against James Corden,
Oh yeah. I've
and
seen
he
that.
it's like
I
awesome.
haven't seen that particular one, but I've seen.
I love that. It's like awesome because Dr. Phil calls him fat like 3 or 4 times, fat shaming him. He's like, "Oh, you look like you were pregnant." It's like, "Oh, roasted." Get him out of there.
Catch me outside. How about that? What?
Yeah, I'm with you guys. Steve Harvey's the best. There's always what was it? I watched.
No, I changed that. Chris Hansen.
What's that?
Who's that?
How to Catch a Predator.
Yeah, but that's not-
Okay.
okay,
Is that
I
show
guess you
even
said
on
TV
air
show
anymore?
host.
I think there's versions of it, but you actually have to look to find them.
I always like what was it, like in Family Feud? Like there was one where the guy had said something that was already up on the board, and the guy, the contestant was just completely oblivious to it being up on the board already.
We're like, say a name that starts with H. Jose. And everyone was like completely on board with it, and Harvey was just sitting there going,
He just stares at them.
"These people are
What's some
stupid."
Robert doesn't want to see in a house? Like a grandma.
What do
I
you?
remember that. Neck grandma.
Does anyone watch a live PD?
Yeah,
Who?
Yeah.
that's pretty.
That
good.
you see some weird stuff on there sometimes.
I'm not even good.
What about that 911
Oh yes,
show?
it's coming back for the 4th or 3rd season.
What are you talking about? Like those 911
No,
calls?
911.
Oh man, there's some weird ones out there.
No, like
Oh.
you know the ones where like Like he was asking the police if it was illegal to make something.
Yeah.
That's an ad for a Netflix
I can't wait
show.
for that one. He's doing the airplane thing. It says "Marry Me," and then he dies.
And the
Oh.
Chicago Fire Department one.
The Resident. That's another one.
Chicago Fire.
Yeah.
Freaking what's that? Grey's Anatomy. Is that Grey's Anatomy?
There are so many doctor shows out there now.
I bet if you just look up
Grey's
doctor.
Anatomy's on its
I'm sorry.
20,000th season.
The best doctor show ever, House MD.
Not very many people will argue against that.
Because it's a great show. Like
Never seen it.
Like all his assistants were like, "That Dr. House, we don't know what's wrong with him. We looked everywhere," and he'll be like, "Did you look under a nail for a toothpick? We didn't look there," and somehow he's better.
No, Doogie.
It's like, did he look in this most
Are you
obscure
going to say
place
Doogie
ever?
Howser?
Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one. Have you not seen that one?
Really not.
Okay, well here.
So I have some news.
What's your news, Alex?
Apparently, Hutch is still in a
It's
flood
just-
warning until Friday.
He gets with a girl that's like 30 years old. So
Paradise PD.
it's Neil Patrick. Man, look, see
Neil
that
Patrick Harris.
before and
Neil
after.
deGrasse Tyson.
Completely changed.
All right.
Guess we'll be editing this out.
Yep. I need to put up a sign that says we're recording.
Oh, it does. You have one right there. It's right.
Oh, no, you're fine. We're
It's
getting close
fine.
to the end anyways.
I just needed it.
I'm just gonna steal this from her.
All right, Easton, play us out.
This was the third and early episode of the Wildcat Podcast. I'm your host, Easton. Thank you for listening. Make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel, and that's it so far until we get permission from Mr. Moore about the Twitter thing. Go ahead, like and subscribe, and we will see you next week. Outro music. Da, 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 da.